Have you ever noticed how much fear begins with two little words? What if? What if it doesn't work? What if they laugh at me? What if I'm not enough? What if I fail again? These words have stopped more dreams than failure itself. Because most people don't lose because they tried and failed. They lose because they never tried at all. Every giant you've ever admired, every great dream that was ever born, had to fight against those same two words. What if? But here's something powerful. Your what if was never meant to make you afraid. It was meant to make you believe. The problem isn't the question. The problem is how you use it. You see, fear and faith both start the same way. They both ask you to believe in something you can't see. Fear says, what if it goes wrong? Faith says, what if it goes right? Fear says, what if I fail? Faith says, what if I fly? The same imagination that paints disaster can also paint destiny. The same voice that tells you you're not enough can also tell you you're chosen. When you catch yourself saying what if, don't shut it down, redirect it. Instead of what if I lose everything, say what if I gain more than I ever imagined. Instead of what if nobody believes in me, say what if this time, I believe in myself. Instead of what if it doesn't work, say what if it's the very thing that changes my life. That's how you use your what ifs the right way. Your mind is a stage, and what if is the scriptwriter. Every thought begins to shape the scene. If you keep feeding your fear, your life starts to look like your worries. If you start feeding your faith, your life starts to look like your dreams. Because your what ifs are creative forces. They either build your prison or your freedom. Every breakthrough begins with someone who dared to imagine. Someone who asked, what if I tried? What if I started again? What if I trusted God this time? What if the pain I went through was preparing me for something greater? That's the power of a redeemed imagination. The enemy loves to use what if to plant fear, but God loves to use what if to plant faith. The same question, two completely different roots. The question is not what if. The question is who's asking. If fear is asking, you'll shrink. If faith is asking, you'll rise. When faith asks what if, it's not doubting the future, it's dreaming it. It's not predicting failure, it's prophesying greatness. Faith uses what if to open your eyes. It lets you see possibilities that fear keeps hidden. It turns your mind from panic to purpose. So the next time your heart whispers, what if? Pause and listen closely. Is that the voice of fear trying to chain you, or the voice of faith trying to free you? If it's fear, reframe it, speak it differently. Give that imagination back to God. Say, what if I finally become who I was meant to be? What if this pain is just the soil where my growth will rise? What if this moment is not punishment, it's preparation? Because the truth is, what if is not your enemy, it's your invitation. An invitation to believe again, to see again, to imagine again, to walk by faith and not by sight. You've spent too many nights asking, what if I fail? It's time to start asking, what if I succeed beyond my wildest dreams? You've wasted too many days saying, what if they don't support me? It's time to start saying, what if I become everything God saw in me all along? The future doesn't belong to the doubters, it belongs to the believers, to the dreamers who dare to ask, what if I can? Instead of what if I can't? Your words have power, your thoughts create worlds, and your what ifs are the blueprints of your destiny. So from this day forward, don't kill your imagination with fear, feed it with faith. When you wake up in the morning, before doubt even gets a chance to speak, say to yourself, what if today is the day everything changes? What if the doors I've been praying for finally open? What if all things truly are working together for my good? Use your what ifs the right way, and you'll stop seeing reasons to quit, and start seeing reasons to rise. Because fear imagines your end, but faith imagines your beginning, and that's where everything changes. That's where miracles start. That's where your next level begins. Finally, so go ahead, imagine again, dream again, ask what if. Again, because this time, you're not doubting, you're believing.